What is up, my freshman English class, my favorite class that I have this year? Welcome to Distance Learning for English 1. If you want to know what's expected of you, how to get an A in this class for the rest of the year, then this video will help you out. So first off, you guys should know that grading is going to start on 4/20, an important date because that is also Earth Day. Now, as far as grades go, they're talking about letting you guys, letting your grades go up as much as possible, but they can only go down one letter grade. So for example, if you have a D in my class, your grade can go down to an F. If you have an A in my class, your grade can go down to a B. So I think that's how it's going to work, but there's changes in the works all the time here, so that's just the latest that I have heard. Now, how am I going to grade you guys on assignments? First off, for each unit, we're going to have 3 kind of mini units for the rest of the year. You guys are going to do reading through this site called Common Lit, which I'll go over in a second, but you're going to do some readings. And then after those readings, you are going to do a project. This could be an essay or something like that, but we'll talk about that in a second as well. And then finally, you will be doing a final project for this class. So that could be something fun is what I'm imagining, something not too academic because this year is kind of a funky year. So this is going to be the stuff that will be graded more heavily than that unit final, or that final project. Now, everything is assigned and graded in Google Classroom, so make sure you know your password, you know how to access that website, because if you don't, you won't know how to, you won't know what we're doing for the class, and your grade is going to drop. So please make sure that you can log into your Google Classroom. So how are you going to access readings for the remainder of the year? Keep in mind there are paper or alternatives available if you do not have internet, okay? The school wants you guys to be doing online if you have access to the internet, and those paper alternatives are really meant for people who have no internet at home. But if you do have internet, you are going to log into Common Lit right here to access our readings. Now, it looks like this right here. It's commonlit.org. You just click the login. You go to sign in or log in with Google. You choose your account or you type in your email or whatever, and then you will be logged in like this. Now, this is the teacher view for you guys. It looks like this. Eventually, you'll be able to go here. You'll be able to go to My Assignments, and I will be able to assign you assignments down here. But keep that in mind that is where you're going to access all your readings. Again, make sure you're logging in with Google, so don't type in your username. You actually have to click Login with Google in order to get into that website. Now, unit projects, your first one I already know is going to be a 5-paragraph essay. Future ones could be like a Google slide presentation. Maybe I'll have you guys record a little like news segment about something or make a little video. Maybe I'll give you a choice between the 3, but we'll see. I'll work on that as we go, but your first one will definitely be an essay. Now, as far as our schedule, we have 8 weeks left of school. Week 1, which is this week right now, that is just the getting started week. So your first assignment this week will be to log into Google Classroom. That'll be 10 points put into the grade book. So that's kind of an easy one to start off with. The rest of the weeks are broken up into 2-week chunks, as you can see here, okay? The first unit is going to be about parent and child relationships. I'll go over that in more detail next week, obviously, but this is how it breaks down. Week 1 is going to be when your reading is due, and then the next week of the unit is when your project is due, okay? This one is going to be an essay, like I said. So after this week, it'll be like little 2-week chunks. And the first week will be do all your readings, and the next week will be do your essay, okay? And we'll follow that schedule pretty much for the rest of the year. Now, some final thoughts on doing distance learning. Last year, I got my master's online all over the internet, and I learned a lot about how to be an effective student online. The first thing is to keep up with your work. If you notice, I have all my stuff due on Friday, and that's so that you have all week to work on it. You can turn it in whenever you want as long as it is on or before Friday. But guess what all your other teachers are thinking? Let's put all work due on Friday. So I don't want you to wait until Friday to turn in your stuff and then you have like 6 classes worth of assignments to turn in. Do it throughout the week, okay? Maybe do English on Monday, do your freshman seminar on Tuesday, your math on Wednesday, and kind of break it up that way is how I would do it. But make sure you're staying organized. And the way I would do that is use Google Calendar, use Apple Calendar, whatever, and make events for yourself so that you kind of know what to do on each day. This helps me stay organized. I use it a lot, so use those calendars. Also, take care of yourself, okay? Exercise and eat well. You guys don't need to like hit the gym or anything or go for a run, but even just walking around the block is something that you guys should be doing each and every day. It just keeps your mind focused and keeps you sane, okay? Another thing I suggest is have a stable wake-up time. Even if you're waking up at like 1 in the afternoon, try to wake up at that time every single day, no matter what. And they've shown in studies that kind of helps you stay productive and be a lot happier. So try not to wake up at 8 a.m. one day and then at noon the next day. Have that stable wake-up time. Also, get ready each day, so when you guys wake up, you should take a shower, brush your teeth, do your hair, get dressed. That just makes you feel like a functional human being, and when you look in the mirror, you won't see a grungy person, okay? You'll see a productive person. That just helps out as well. And then finally, find a way to socialize, okay? FaceTime with your friends, use Zoom. You guys all have Zoom accounts through the school. So Zoom it up with your buddies and make sure that you're talking to different people, and that's going to help you out as well. And finally, talk to your teachers, okay? Your teachers are all super lonely and they want to hear from you. So make sure that you take this opportunity to email your teachers and ask them about assignments, see what you're supposed to do. They're happy to help you guys out during this time. So make sure you're staying in contact with your teachers. So that is it. If you guys have any questions, again, email me. I'm happy to help you out. But that is what the rest of our year is going to look like. I hope you guys are staying safe. And I will see you in the next video or post.